Hello and welcome back to a new episode. If you're new here, my name is Georgie Chasson, and this is an episode of my podcast, Subjective Self-Care Claims. Now, it has been like over a month since I've uploaded an episode, so I just like to apologize for that, but life got so crazy once I came back from BC, and I have been so busy ever since I got back, and now I'm still busy now, even leading up to the weeks of me leaving for England. I leave on September 20th, but yeah, life has been so busy. I've been working so much. I've been hanging out with friends. It's been a great time since I've been back. Even though I'm sad that I had to leave BC, it was a good decision overall, and I'm really trying to make the most of the time that I have left in Nova Scotia before I head out. But yeah, it feels so weird to be recording an episode again after over a month. I'm really trying to make sure I don't talk too close to the microphone so the audio doesn't sound weird, but I really apologize if there's any background noises. My family is home, and it's very hard to find a quiet time to record a podcast episode here, because we are a family of 8. But without further ado, let's get right on into this week's episode, even though it's been like a month, but I'd like to do some frequent uploads for the rest of the summer as well. But we might as well start now. So, quote of the day is, "Life is a mirror. What people say about you behind your back is a reflection of them and not you," which I found on Pinterest. And when I planned this episode back in July, the song of the day that I chose was Normal Girl by SZA, but if I were to choose a song now, I would choose Heat Stick by Shoreline Mafia. I've been listening to that song nonstop over the past few weeks. It is a great song. If you have not heard it, I recommend you go listen to it. So the topic of today's episode is going to be 100 hobbies you can do to make your life amazing. So the definition of a hobby is an activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure, which is a noun. So I'm just going to be giving you a list of, I think, the best hobbies that you can do. I hope none of them get really repetitive, but hobbies can really be anything that you just enjoy doing in your spare time. And you don't have to take any suggestions from this list, but I definitely even learned a few things myself doing some research on these hobbies. Like, I didn't even know some of these existed, but definitely something that I might look forward to trying in the future. So, hobby number 1 is to learn a new language. And for me, I've been really trying to learn Italian and Spanish, or just like the basics of it, as well as do a refresher on my French, because I did do integrated French in grade 7 to graduation, but it's a little bit rusty now. But I have just been using the Duolingo app, and I know that's not like the best option to learn a new language, but overall it has been helping and it does make it more enjoyable. Number 2 is to start a YouTube channel or blog. And for me, I'm really considering starting a blog or like a vlogging YouTube channel when I go away on my exchange year. I'd like to get a digital camera and potentially start another YouTube channel just like documenting my trip, or just a blog where I can just like write little paragraphs at the end of each day and then upload them for people to like follow along with my exchange journey. If you'd be interested in that, please let me know. You can reach out to me on my podcast Instagram, which is Subjective SC Claims by Georgie, or you can just comment in the comments of whatever streaming platform you're listening to this podcast on. Number 3 is to learn to play an instrument. This isn't something that I've been doing recently. I used to play the banjo ukulele. I still have one in my room, but my uncle gave it to me and I kind of started learning, but that could be something I could do in the future. But if you really are a musical and like an artistic person, definitely recommend learning to play an instrument. Number 4 is to attend a class. So you could attend like a painting class, pottery class, spin class. And I know where I went to university in Halifax, Nova Scotia, your first spin class in most studios around would be free. They give you like a trial session so you could like go and see if you like it. So if you have a spin studio near you, maybe that would be something you could try out to see if you enjoy it. Number 5 is to start going to the gym. Number 6, you can learn how to cook. And a great way that I recommend to start is to maybe get like some HelloFresh boxes. And it will lay out exactly how to make all the meals for you, step by step, and it's very easy. And then eventually the more that you do those, you can start tweaking the recipes and really learn how to cook and make your own recipes potentially. Number 7 is to read or join a new book club. Number 8 is to start a garden. You could do this indoors or outdoors. Number 9 is to bake some recipes that you've been wanting to try, or just learn how to bake in general. There are so many tutorials on YouTube where you can follow how to bake certain things or even just look up recipes online. Number 10 is to learn how to crochet. I tried to do this a couple months ago or even like a year ago at this point, and let me just say, crocheting is very difficult. It is really fun and it's very rewarding when you get to like see the finished product of what you're making, but it is a very lengthy process and it is really difficult, but it is really fun. Number 11 is to make homemade jewelry. Number 12, take up writing. You could even write your own book or start writing your own poetry. I actually recently started planning a book that I want to start writing just for fun, just for a new hobby and something else to do because I really do enjoy reading and writing, so I'm going to start writing a book just for fun. Number 13 is to learn origami. Number 14, take singing lessons. Number 15, do some scrapbooking. So the easiest way that I recommend going to do some scrapbooking if you don't have the supplies for it, you can actually just go around to like a mall or a local shop or anything and pick up any pamphlets or like scrap paper or newspapers that you see that are just like free in the store. And you can use those and you can actually like recycle them and cut them up and make like scrapbooking pages. I've done that numerous times. One time I did it and the security in the mall that I was at thought that I was trying to steal. So that, I think one of the store employees ended up calling security on me, but honestly I was just there to pick up pamphlets and I made like a really nice, colorful scrapbooking page, which is really fun and it's very relaxing to do with friends. Number 16 is to start a collection of some sort, so you can just start collecting things. It could be rocks. For me, I collect jelly cats. If you know what those are, you'll understand why I love them so much. Jelly cats are definitely something I really, really enjoy collecting. Number 17 is to do paint by numbers. Number 18 is to journal or bullet journal. And if you really are into like being artistic and journaling and like writing, bullet journaling is definitely going to be for you because it's honestly impressive the things that people have done in their bullet journals and like the monthly spreads that they've done that I've seen like on Pinterest or TikTok. And if you're really artistic, I would definitely recommend that. I probably could not do that because I'm not the most artistic or I'm not really good at drawing that much, but if you are, it's really fun. Number 19 is to volunteer in the community. Number 20 is to listen to or make a podcast, which is exactly what I did. I found when I was in BC, I was a little bit bored some of the time when I had nothing to do, and I started this podcast just to kind of fill up some of that empty space and do something that I really enjoy. Number 21 is to start a side hustle of some sort or just an additional way to start making more money. Number 22 is to go geocaching. I did this when I was in BC because the town that I was in, Sicamous, they actually have a large geocaching tour that you can do, and you can go across the whole town and find geocaches. And it's really interesting, especially when you get to find certain ones where people leave items, or you can like leave and take an item, and you can see like the notes that people left in the jars. It's honestly really fun. Number 23 is to host events at your home. I'm really excited to do this in the future when I have my own place because I would love to host like dinner parties with my friends. Number 24 is to make homemade candles. Number 25, meditation or deep breathing. You can find like follow along deep breathing and meditation videos on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, honestly anywhere. And they are really relaxing. Number 26 is to give yourself a mani and pedi. So if you want to get your nails and toenails done, you can do that at your home. Number 27 is to play solo card games. Number 28 is to start running or walking. You can even join a running or walking club in your area, or if you download like the Nike app, it actually can start tracking all your runs for the day and also set like goals for your runs. Number 29 is to do painting. Number 30 is to join a sports club or learn a specific sport that you're interested in. Number 31 is to do some hiking. Number 32, start doing photography and making your own photo collages potentially. Number 33 is to make and sell crafts. So this is also a way you could make money by but you're also doing a hobby that you enjoy. Number 34 is to learn how to knit or sew. Number 35 is learn how to do calligraphy. This is actually really difficult, but you can get like the correct supplies for it, and I've watched like people do it online, and it's really satisfying to watch, so I bet it'd be really satisfying to do. Maybe I can try it one day in the future. Number 36, this is for people who are 19 plus, but you can do wine tasting or making. I know certain people really like that as a hobby, to go around to different places and do like wine sampling or wine tasting. Number 37 is to dance or take lessons, so you can find a dance studio in your area and start taking dance lessons. Number 38 is to start up your own tutoring program. Number 39, learn how to do freelance writing and maybe get a couple of freelance gigs. Number 40 is to do ghostwriting. Number 41, you could learn how to do coding, and you can maybe download a coding app and start the basics of coding if you've never tried it before. Number 42, you can learn a new game, for example, chess or checkers if you've never played those. Number 43 is to join a debate team or start debating. You could even just debate with people in your household or close friends who are interested in the same topics as you, and you can kind of debate back and forth different topics. So my friend up in BC, a family that I stayed with before I left, I gave them a shout out in one of my episodes before, but they are amazing people, and their oldest son, we would continuously just debate back and forth or just like discuss certain topics because we both were really interested in like the controversial topics in the media that not really a lot of people will openly talk about, but we were both like so open-minded that we were able to just talk about those topics with no like conflict or arguing. We just kind of like understood each other's point of view. So if you can find someone like that, debating is honestly really, really fun. Number 44 is to sign up for a virtual club. Number 45 is to do some cleaning if you really enjoy doing that. Number 46, play some video games. This could be like on a PS5 or an Xbox or even just on your phone. Number 47 is to go swimming. Number 48, you can listen to music or playlist, or you can even make new playlist or make your own music. Number 49 is soap making. And number 50 is weightlifting. Number 51 is you can learn how to sketch or draw, or you can even take sketching or drawing lessons. Number 52 is to do embroidery. Number 53, graphic design or marketing online. Number 54 is to go thrifting. I love thrifting personally when I'm with friends or even just by myself. But another thing that you can do is, I've seen online people will pay you to go pick out your stuff at the thrift store, so you can make like a thrifting chest, and they'll send you like a certain amount of money, and then it's basically like a business but for thrifting, and you pick out personalized items for them. So maybe that's something you could try as well. Number 55 is to go skating or rollerblading. Number 56 is to just color. I have some adult coloring books, and it's really relaxing. Sometimes if I just have like a TV show on in the background and I'm just coloring, it's really honestly enjoyable for me. Number 57 is to take care of a pet, or maybe get a new pet. I recently just got a new kitten. Her name is Loki. That was something I've done in the last month as well. So that's taken up a bit of my time as well, learning how to take care of a kitten and supplying her with all the things that she needs. I think I got her 3 weeks ago at this point now. Number 58 is to do some mind puzzles. Number 59 is to do some cross-stitching. Number 60 is woodworking. Number 61, you can do some bracelet making. Number 62, you can start songwriting, or you can even start singing your own songs that you're writing out to people in the public. Number 63 is to go window shopping. This is surprisingly really fun, especially online shopping, just like going through and picking up the things that you would want to buy, but you don't actually buy in the moment. Maybe that's just because you don't really need any more clothes or items that you're looking at, or it's because you're trying to save up money. For me, it's because I'm trying to save money. I would love to buy a bunch of things right now, but I'm really trying to save up for England. Number 64 is to make TikToks. Number 65 is to learn a new subject or do research on a subject that you're interested in. Number 66 is to go around and try new coffee shops. Number 67 is to go for bike rides. Number 68, you could go paddle boarding. Number 69, you could go kayaking. Number 70 is watch a movie series or start a new movie series. Number 71 is to create an online product, which you can then sell to the public to make revenue. Number 72 is to create a comic book or make your own comic book. Number 73 is to learn about spirituality. Number 74 is to do yoga or Pilates. And once again, you can find lots of follow-along videos on YouTube for those. Number 75 is to do watercoloring. Number 76, start a photo book or maybe a photo collage. Number 77 is to learn a type of self-defense. Number 78 is to learn archery. Number 79 is to create a new self-care ritual that you can do every day or maybe once a week or twice a week. Number 80 is to go on a solo date somewhere. I love going on solo dates, just like doing things by yourself that people typically think you need two people for, like going out to lunch or something, but doing things on your own is honestly really fun and it is a form of self-care. Number 81 is to play online games with a friend. Number 82 is to walk your pets. Number 83 is you could go bird watching. You could do this by yourself or with someone else. Number 84 is to go antiquing. Number 85 is become certified to teach something. In my first year of university, back at the beginning of the year, I almost became certified to teach spin classes, but ended up not being able to. But that would have been really cool, and I think that's something I'd definitely be interested in doing in the future. Number 86 is to make a terrarium. Number 87 is filmmaking. You can even just use iMovie on your phone or your iPad or laptop, and it's really easy to make a movie, surprisingly. I mean, not a very high quality movie, it takes a lot of time for that, but even just small clips or short movies, you could do that. Number 88 is interior design. Number 89 would be fashion design. And number 90, you could create a collage online or with physical pictures in person, whatever you prefer. Number 91 is you could do stand-up comedy. Number 92, do paper mache or different crafts. Number 93 is escape rooms. I actually love doing escape rooms. They are really fun. I think I kind of want to do one before I leave for England. They have one in the mall in my town, and it's usually meant for children's 12 and up. But honestly, I did one or two there before, and they are really challenging. I don't even think I escaped the other ones. Number 94 is to do beekeeping. Number 95 is to do some type of water activity. You can do this by yourself or with a friend. Number 96 is to raise money for a charity. This could be whether you're in some type of committee that is raising money for a charity, or you can honestly just do this on your own and donate it for a good cause. Number 97 is to try some type of new hairstyle that you've been interested in doing. Number 98 is to create Pinterest boards. I honestly love creating Pinterest boards just for new seasons or different types of moods that I'm feeling, or honestly anything that I'm interested in or different categories. I just have so many Pinterest boards on my Pinterest. You can find that in my link tree as well. I got so many Pinterest boards, and I've recently started making a Pinterest board for the book that I want to write. Just trying to get the mood and the vibe that I really want to set with the book. Number 99 is get a pen pal or start writing to a pen pal. I've heard some really interesting stories of people becoming really close friends with their pen pals, or even meeting their future partners through a pen pal, so that would be kind of fun to do. And number 100 and the final hobby to make your life amazing is to sell clothes on Poshmark, or to sell clothes online, even just Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji, or just a way to get rid of old clothes that you want to get rid of, so you can get new clothes. Or you can donate your clothes if you'd like, but I know that's a good side hustle is to use Poshmark, so. Okay, well, that is all 100 hobbies I have planned for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed this, and maybe you found some inspiration for a hobby that you want to start in the future. But I'm really sorry that there was about a month delay on this episode. I've just been so busy, and I haven't had time to do frequent uploads like I did before. For the rest of the summer, I'd like to do an episode maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks, and then hopefully once the school year starts, I'll be able to keep up at least once a month, but I feel like my life will get pretty busy, so we will see what happens from here, but I really appreciate all the support for the people who have reached out to me asking for episodes, or who have been continuously listening to my episodes, or even talking to me about it in person, just bringing it up. I really appreciate all the support, and